good now.
Recording.
Did you do your intro yet? Bada bing, bada boom.
No.
Chicken wing, chicken and bologna.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you've seen my channel before, we talk a lot about lifestyle and food type of videos, but today we are in for something a little bit different. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of TikTok trends where girls are just sharing their stories, and it kind of triggered some of my memories. And so today we're gonna take a little walk down memory lane. I need a sip first because this story, I feel like it's so awkward and cringy.
The tea. You need to intake the tea before you spill it.
Yes. Oh, guys, I have my sister on the call, so it's not like I'm talking to nothing.
Camera on. Hey guys.
This is a story that takes place back when I was taking the train. Again, pre-COVID era. I was taking the train on my way to school. And I remember it was an early train, so I'm sitting in the train, you know, as one does. It's mostly empty, I think, almost no one there. And I'm sitting, mind my own business. And at one of the stops, a dude, I can't remember, but he seems to be an older gentleman, steps on the train. And you know how people go in and they're out of your peripheral vision, so you kind of notice, but you don't really register, and then you just kind of move on with your life, so it's like that. Anyways, guy walks and sits down, and again, there are seats everywhere on this train. And guess where he chooses to sit? Just take a wild guess. He chooses to sit right in front of me. Now, no, you might be thinking, oh, what's wrong with the person sitting right in front of you? Nothing, right? When you have rows. Like rows, everyone's facing the same direction. Save us all the trouble and 5 minutes of your life of me trying to explain this really simple seating. I drew a chart. So here it is. That's me. And that's where the dude was sitting, like on the side. Anyways, all you need to know is that that person chose to sit right in front of me. So as I'm looking forward, all I see is this person because they're sitting right in front of me. And so there's a little bit of panic, and I'm just like, there's so many seats, dude. Why? Why sit here? But you know what? I do what any rational person would do. I just go into denial. And so I'm rationalizing away, and I'm just thinking, you know what? This guy can sit anywhere he wants. He can do whatever he wants. I'm just gonna mind my own business, and everything is fine. Everything is fine. No, everything is not fine. This is where it gets creepy and weird. Normal people, they sit in the train, they do their own thing. They mind their own business. They go on their phone. They might glance at the train map or something, you know, or glance at nothing, space out. No, 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 no. This man chooses to turn his head and stare at me for the next 3+ stops. And I'm not talking about, let me be secretive and open up my book and steal a romantic, you know, romantic Hallmark movie glance. Like, no, 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 no. He just full on does this. If he's sitting like this is what I should be seeing in theory. No, no, of course not. This is him. And this goes on. It's just intense staring. If you ever had someone stare at you, it's like a laser beam going through your forehead. And it's very uncomfortable. So I'm sitting here and I do what any other rational person would do. I try and rationalize the situation away. Oh, maybe there's something floating on top of here he's looking at. Maybe I'm imagining this. This is all in my imagination.
Imagination.
No, it wasn't. So I'm bringing my phone out, I'm doing other random stuff, trying to, you know, this person, maybe they're staring, and at some point they'll just look away like a normal person. Of course not. At this point, I give up because it's just so uncomfortable. And I'd look up to just verify my concerns. Like, is this actually happening? And lo and behold, normally when someone, like, you get caught staring, the person kind of looks away all embarrassed or like, oops, caught me staring, or I was spacing out, whoops, made eye contact by accident. No, this person, I look at them just to check, and the person looks back. And this is when I should have changed seats like a normal person. You know what? This person's making me uncomfortable. I should just change seats. But no. This person, like, I just continued sitting there. And this person somehow must have registered this as an invitation to, like, start a conversation. So then he goes, "You're really beautiful. Are you Korean?" And at this point, this is when I knew. It was all downhill from here. Why are you laughing, Kyle? This is my pain. It's so cringy.
Why do people think pretty Asians are Korean?
Oh, you think I'm pretty?
We've seen these videos of people doing story times and like the ladies getting creeped out by people calling them beautiful, and then the comments being like, dude, just take the compliment. Like, why are you being so, like...
It's uncomfortable because it wasn't meant in a respectful way. It was just like,
kind of
you're very beautiful.
The guy's gaze in general is just very invasive.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And then at this point, I'm just shook. I'm just surprised because what does one say to this? And so I think I just said something along the lines of like, no, and just tried to go back to my phone or something, tried to kind of send a subtle hint of, oh, I'm not engaging further. Please stop making this conversation happen. Please, there was no greeting, okay? There was no, hi, how are you? By the way, super curious, are you Korean? It was just straight up, are you Korean? Who starts a conversation like this? I don't know. And then I look away, and usually normal people would stop the conversation and take the hint of, oh, okay, I should probably stop engaging. She doesn't seem like she wants to continue. But no, this man decides this is now his cue that he's been waiting for. He starts the game, the guessing game. He goes, still staring the entire time, might I add. Are you Japanese? Are you... And then he just goes on. And at this point, I just stop conversing and I just like rummage my bag. I pretend I'm busy. All of this, right? Just to pretend that I can hear, or that all of a sudden I have lost my hearing. I'm just straight up ignoring at this point. I don't know why. I feel like, why didn't I just leave? Just move to another seat. There's so many seats. But my dumb brain went like, oh, but I feel like that's rude. Or what if this person takes it as a move to be aggressive or something? No, girl, move. I don't know why I didn't move. And you might be expecting a happy, conclusive story where some passerby swoops in and goes, dude, stop being creepy. Or something like that. That doesn't happen. I just sit there mortified as this man is playing his guessing game. And at my stop, I just get up, leave, and don't look back. And that is all.
You should have just said, I am uninterested.
But see, here's the thing. I've seen so many situations where the girl goes, I'm uninterested. And then the dude goes, psh, psh, you're ugly anyways. And I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Or it's like, oh, like you think you're all that. Just stop. So creepy, so cringy, just awkward. When I think about that, it's just I have secondhand embarrassment from my past, for my past self, secondhand cringe, if you will. So more of the story is, if you feel uncomfortable, just move. Pretend you're on a phone call. Don't let it continue. It just gets consecutively worse. There's never a situation like this where it gets better, where the dude magically gets the hint and just stops being creepy. There's never a situation that happens like that. Okay, so let me clarify. I'm not saying that it was my fault for the awkwardness. I meant to say that I shouldn't have felt obligated to somehow sit there to avoid making this person comfortable when they went out of their way to make me uncomfortable in that situation. If you are in the situation, ladies, don't feel obligated to be nice to someone who is making you uncomfortable, is what I meant. Yeah.
Riding the train in general is just scary. Especially when it's late at night. I feel like that's a form of catcalling, right?
Yes. Oh my God. Men who catcall, I never understand this. I remember I watched some comedian. We watched some comedian together, and it was literally, it summed it up so well. It's like, to all the men, I can't recite it and I can't say it as funny, but it was like, to all the men who follow women and stalk them, what do you think is gonna happen? Best case scenario. Yes, I think so. Or was it Aziz? I think it was Aziz. I'm sorry. He was like,
I think I rewatched that thing like 3 times.
it was just so funny and so relatable because it was so true. It's what I feel like most women must universally wonder. I feel like it takes energy to stalk someone and follow them and creep on them. Like, it's a lot of energy to pay that much attention to someone. And then you follow them to their house or to their work or school or whatever. For what? For what? Or internet stalking. For what? What do you think is gonna happen? That they're just gonna, as they're opening their door, they're just gonna turn around and be like, well, what are you waiting for? Come on right in. Let's hang out. Come on, date right now. Let's go. Like, I never understand that. What is the game plan? What is the best case scenario? That she doesn't call the cops on you? That she doesn't scream in terror? Because that's my best case scenario. If someone was following me like that.
That she lets you have some pictures of her feet. It's a thing on the rise right now. Having a foot fetish.
I'm trying to keep this a PG channel, child. I'm gonna have to cut this conversation out when it's your feet. Thank you so much. I hope you were entertained. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.
And then that go wrong.